was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now.
What's going on? Welcome to Game Gaming.
And we are underway
It's been
from
a good
AT&T
Monday.
Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will
Tomorrow
begin
is
at
follower
the
day.
25.
Just to reiterate, I play followers on Tuesdays. You see, right here I'm offering a friendly quit. It's because I don't agree with. Let me message this idiot. Why would you want to play against the same team? That's something I find the most irritating and stupid. Why play against each other? It's the same freaking team. What is his name? Let me put the headset on for a second. Oh, God. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Gank Gaming. We're going to have to talk to this idiot right quick. Yo, Slim. I know it's a ranked game and everything, but why are we going to play the Cowboys against the Cowboys? I mean, really? Come on, cuz. It's kind of stupid and irritating. Think about it. We're playing the same team against each other. So take a second out and at least think about what I'm saying to you. Because I mean, it's just awkward and stupid on so many different levels.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leads to 3rd and 5. He was brought down by.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that
was a plea to an idiot.
They just had against
Hate to use that word, but that's what it was. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and deal with it. Because I guess he feels as though I would quit or whatever. So he wants an easy, cheap win. But anyway, somebody tell me how y'all day going. Once again, welcome to Game Gaming. We're trying to have a good time today. Every now and then you run into an idiot, so it's like I can't even put my heart into this because it's redundant.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Yeah, I want to play against my favorite team. That's why y'all always see me play with Dallas. If you see my son, you see my son play with Baltimore. But it's all good. No sir, Manny. I'm so old school that I find Ultimate Team to be a fantasy. I mean, I understand the concept, I really do, but it's just not something I'm into. I mean, for real. It's just so bland to me. And, you know, I don't want to sound a certain way because I don't like it, but it's a money grabber. And, I mean, it's different assets about it that are appealing, but nah, I can't do it. For one thing, I refuse to spend the money on it.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
My son says I'm just old. I watch him and his friends play, but
first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I don't have that, for one thing, I don't have the time. You know, trying to have a stream and do some of the things I do and still, you know, spend time with my family. I just don't want to put the investment into it. Ladies and gentlemen, give a shout out to my boy. That's him right there, Dreaded King J. It's been a good day, son. I had to go see O. I had to drop him off some more products, some more materials. You know, I tried to get this guy to understand I don't want to play Dallas versus Dallas. He's so butthurt that he has to play it, and I'm like, why? I mean, you know how I feel about it. I've told people I've rejected it, but because it's a stream, I'm not going to just flat out quit. Plus, it's ranked, and I don't want to take an unnecessary L. I'm just going to treat this like a pure warm-up. I don't want to take the L, but I'll treat it like practice at times. So prepare to see some things you've never seen me really do before that's in the playbook.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
I'm really at a point now where I don't want to sound a certain way, but Madden itself has to come up with a solution to stuff like this. We should get like a... You know what? I'm going to leave it alone. Because the part of me that plays fighting games is in my mind right now, and it's like, what happens when I face another Akuma, another Sagat, and it's a mirror match? Although this is and isn't the same, I'm just going to deal with it.
From the 27, Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31.
Thanks for the compliment, Deezer.
We'll see what kind of mindset
I don't know, man. I might think about it. Let me see how I feel about it around December.
I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact,
I might find some
the discussion we
interest.
had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal
Same
or try
player.
to get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys nothing.
All right, let's talk about the news of the day. It happened just a few minutes ago. Bill O'Brien, after all the trades, all the draft picks gone, has just been fired because, you know, Houston started off 0-4. They don't have a first or a second round pick in 2021. I want to say both are owned by the Dolphins. Who are we going to blame this on? Do y'all blame any of it on Deshaun Watson?
They gave up a
Sound
significant
off.
run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play? That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking
I had
off
wrong
and
read.
made him try
I
and
was
pass
trying to get to
downfield
B,
that fell
but
incomplete.
yeah, we're going for it because I don't care. If he gets up by 21 or 28, then I'll quit. I hate this. I'm sorry. That's why I'm calling plays I normally don't call.
Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it.
Ah! Well,
Well,
so what?
So certainly an interesting call.
I really can't do this. I'm sorry. I'm ready to just quit. I'm playing my team with my team. We didn't even start the game. I offered him a friendly quit. I could have seen if he took it back to the house.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about that.
It's so irritating because I mean I offered him a friendly quit. Nobody gets a stat recorded against him.
Because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
You know what, folks? I'm sorry. I'm wasting y'all's time because I don't even want to play this. I just don't.
From the 24,
I hate
they'll
this.
go
It's
again
like,
on
why?
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there, first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
We need an option, though.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
If we pick the same team, EA Sports should be able to say, hey, look, y'all both pick the same team. Do y'all want to go through with the game? And we both hit yes, we play it. One of us hit no, we don't. Simple as that.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott, and he is into the end zone.
I would rather play anybody else. I swear to God, it wouldn't bother me if it was anybody else. It's just so stupid.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Taken about 7 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out.
All right, look, I decided I'm not going to be here for so much longer, and I can't stop it. So come halftime, I don't care what happens, we're quitting. I'm going to eat this one in front, y'all, because I just can't get myself into it because I offered him a quit. I don't want to play. Simple as that.
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
I'm just going through the motions because I can't do nothing else. I'm not going to unplug my cables. I'm not going to do none of that. I don't believe in quitting, but like I said, I offered it to him.
Yeah, still second quarter, you get points on the board here.
I get this first down, I'm going to hit shoot clock just to get it over with. Period. I just don't play.
Drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
Damn. Well, we're going to go for it because I don't care.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. A 3-yard loss.
You know, you can't explain stuff to some people.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
I hate this. Some people just, ugh.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
I just want to run the clock out.
Drill before the coaches.
Bruh, it'd be going real good if I didn't have to deal with this idiot.
45.
I don't want to play Dallas versus Dallas. When the game opened up, I offered him a friendly quit. No stats goes against nobody. He just has to play. I don't get it. I'm not even playing to score right now. I'm just trying to play to get the clock to run out.
Solid run on first down, gain of
because I'm actually going to try to walk away from it. Y'all are going to see me quit without a game being out of hand, for real. Just because I don't want to play. I have a hard time playing just to play my own team.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb, and that will be incomplete.
I'm just trying plays at this point, just to see how they come out.
But it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play,
and he dropped it. That was so sweet.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No.
Now we're going to fake a punt and run the jump, just because I want to see how it works out against somebody.
Hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover.
No, what was going on with you, big dog? You know, I was real happy about getting on the stream, but stuff like this just really brings a man down. I mean, for real. You try to be nice about it. I got on the headset.
It looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes.
If he needs to win that bad, I'll give it to him. I just don't want to play the game. No more. It's not fun for me. For all this, I could just went on the stream and told everybody I'll be back tomorrow and watch the New England Kansas City game because I didn't want to come here and be frustrated. If I'm getting my butt beat I honestly don't care. I'll get frustrated if I'm doing something with myself or if I get screwed over by, one of the game glitches. But this right here is the worst.
It's a 58-yard attempt.
And I think EA Sports owes it to us to put something in there. Because this is not a fighting game.
So 2 quarters down,
Straight up.
2 remain. Charles and I return.
I honestly feel like, even though I'm talking to y'all, and in my mind I'm telling myself, it's just like a mirror match, and it's not. This is a lot longer. We're going to play for longer than 3 rounds. He can have it. I don't care. I'm sorry. He can have it. I couldn't get him to take a friendly quit. He wants to win that bad. I played as long as I could. I'll eat that. Just so I don't have to play it. Sorry. It's Monday, man. We get up, we go to work, deal with whatever we got to deal with. I'm still hung up on the news of the day, Noah. Being that guy out the shower and they talking about Bill O'Brien has been fired. I'm confused. You let a man have the entire reins of your franchise. He has just as much power as the owner of the franchise. He's traded away all your assets. He's traded away the second best receiver in the league. It's like somebody giving you a Mercedes-Benz for like how can I say this? A 2014 Ford Focus. Okay, that's wrong. A 2016 Ford Focus. I mean, David Johnson ain't washed up. He had a few years where he got banged up early. He had bad luck. But you gave up D-Hop for David Johnson, and I want to say a second-round pick. You gave up the man that your quarterback is most comfortable with.
So from the 17 now, here's a
the man who
10.
Opened things up for the rest of your offense.
Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he's brought down, getting this.
But what I'm saying is, Noah, he's crippled your franchise.
The catch and run, good.
Where do they go from here? I mean, he had to have a plan. Obviously, the plan wasn't to go 0-4 the first 4 games of the season.
Do what he just did. Throw that pass
but
inside, hitting
still,
a receiver on the run.
Ball up to the 35 now.
Something was going on.
1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott.
He had to have something. I mean, I see your point about money, but he done threw it all away.
Hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. And partner, to me, that one was all about
I'm looking at that team, and I'm like,
if he's too late, it's a completed pass.
Where do they go? Okay, he was 52 and 48 in 7 seasons. He won 4 division titles. Where can they go? Literally.
Prescott.
Some might say, they can't go nowhere but up.
Fighting down past the 45.
That means they got to win a game.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16
but
yards, a first down.
I'm just
like
amazed.
Screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive.
He's supposed to be the GM,
guys come out of the locker room,
so that's why he could do everything he did.
So amped up to get to
he gave Deshaun Watson that big contract.
Screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen.
I'm glad Deshaun got paid. I really am.
First down throw for Prescott.
He deserves it. Straight up.
Right. And he's going to keep
but
it here. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I'm amazed at the same time.
And that was not a bad scramble.
It's something
that's
boggling my mind.
He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and
short. But you know something? When you talk about money,
line of scrimmage,
I would love to remember what his contract is worth right now. Because he gets a piece of it still.
Prescott from the gun.
So they're going to pay him to sit at home after he destroyed basically the whole team.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
It must be nice.
Completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
I wish I could destroy my job and then, they still have to pay me to sit home.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14
I want to
yards,
switch up
good
the
for a Cowboy
conversation real
first
quick.
down. And he's already got
Because
2 catches
I got
on the
something
opening
that's bothering
drive.
me.
They know he's going to be a handful.
And
Doc
sometimes your game
Rivers has
plan
been
for that
hired by the
offensively, you wanna make
Philadelphia
sure that guy touches
76ers.
the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally.
Anybody that
And
knows
then you
me
change your
knows I
game
can't
plan.
stand
He has
no
the hot
Philadelphia
hand. You
team
keep going
at
back
all.
to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
But
Forward for 3 down to the 16-yard
this
line.
move right here, how do you find yourself comfortable with Doc Rivers after what he just did with the Clippers?
16-yard line.
I'm
The last run got
confused,
3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
specifically because he folded. That had to be the absolute worst 3-1 comeback ever. Twice in those 3 games.
16-yard touchdown.
They were up big
Take it all the way down the field and score
in the second
on the
half
opening drive.
and blew it.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Titans nothing.
Darius, okay, brother, you just filed it last week, which means I'll play you next week. But one more time, Slim, I am never, ever going back to Madden 20.
Fielded a couple yards into the
I
end zone.
deleted it from my hard
And
drive.
they'll get him down right around the 25.
I have
Actually,
absolutely
26
no want
officially,
to,
so a net gain
no
of
have
1
to,
there.
or any kind of want to. I mean, you'd have to come to me and be like, hey, I'm going to donate $400 to breast cancer awareness for you on the 18th. And just donate it now for me to go back and re-download, reinstall, whichever word you want to use, Madden 20. When I'm done with something, I'm done with it, brother. I've moved on. That's just like Mortal Kombat X. My daughter, love my daughter dearly. Daddy, play the game with me. She has her own Xbox. Love you, baby. You want Mortal Kombat 11 for your birthday? No. Daddy can't play with you. We'll play the racing game. I want to play Mortal Kombat. Baby.
And we say it all the time.
Daddy's trying to
be
work
able to
with
get
you.
rid of the ball sooner than
But
that.
it's gone.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to
I don't
protect
go backwards,
you as
player.
best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really
There's
nice
one
job.
exception to that
When you
rule.
hold it and give up a sack,
Only
you're
one.
really almost discrediting their work.
Street Fighter.
It's complete. Henry. And
That's
he's
the
got
only
the
game I
first
went
down
back and
yardage
got
before being
after I
taken
got rid
down
of
at
it.
midfield. Able to
Why,
convert
you may
on
ask?
3rd and 14, a terrific
Hey.
play call.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The ability to beat people down with Akuma and Sagat is something I have to do from time to time. Especially when I'm angry. So, next week, next Tuesday, be your second week hanging with us at Gank Gaming. You can get some on Madden 21. If you don't have Madden 21, we may be having a giveaway in December. Not guaranteed yet. We got a few goals to hit first. But we're getting there. We're making progress. That's the last time I'm going to speak about Madden 20. Hopefully it wasn't taken personal. If it was, I mean, ain't nothing I can do about it. I didn't already see the dish.
It's Henry, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
That's a really nice job.
Oh, and for the record, if you beat me, there's like a lifetime achievement pop or something. According to this game, I've lost 65 times already, but I've won over 100. But just for the record, I mean, There's always somebody out there better than us. You may be better. You may have more time to put into it. I don't know. I don't care. But I will play you when you get Madden 21. Because at the end of the day, while I try to get every dub, it doesn't bother me if I don't. I still sleep the same. Yeah, I mean. All right. Now, if you were right there beside me and you had a couple $100, then you get the absolute best I got. But I don't do that no more. I'm grown, I've matured, I got a family.
It can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
All right, let's get y'all's picks for tonight. We lucked out with Corona and all that. We got 2 good games. Well, we got 1 good game. Because the bottom line is Kansas City's more than likely going to beat the brakes off New England. I don't recall the last time Brian Hoyer took a meaningful snap in the NFL. This guy is a Derrick Henry head. You know what? I got this strange feeling that the Falcons might win that game tonight. I'm not sure why, though. There's something in me. Something deep. It just keeps on telling me. They're going to do it in Lambeau.
So another 3rd down conversion, and he will take this one in for a Titans.
So I'm going to stick with my pick of Green Bay. I was an idiot that picked Dallas to beat Cleveland thinking, oh, the defense will show itself up. Mike Nolan can't be that big of an idiot.
One of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that.
Yeah, I see that,
just
son.
The vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind.
And that's something else. These are mainly, if you still here, I don't like this whole X Factor crap.
Each team's had it. Each team is
I think it's crap.
7-7 here as the kicks away.
You know, you do this and this player's over.
Now it's Wilson.
We already see that. When dudes can't block J.J. Watt, Cam Jordan of the Saints. Who else? Von Miller, Khalil Mack. You can't do nothing with those cats on a regular basis, so why do we need an X factor? I think it's like NFL blitz. It's like they just want to sprinkle something in there. I don't think it's necessary at all. I think Madden is an overall pretty good game that doesn't need extra stuff like that.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw,
you would damn near think he knew what the play was on that one.
Out of this offensive sales because they had it going
pretty good last time too. I don't see how he knew what the play was.
Amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this
come
first
on
half
now.
of action.
He was blocked at first. He didn't really do nothing to get off that block.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play.
We get this first down right here. We're going back to the
Extra
run.
defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Oh.
To throw is Prescott.
Yeah, we're going to punt.
And that is incomplete.
Too far in our own territory.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown. That's
definitely not running the ball
them going
enough.
back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now.
Everyone here, please like, share, and follow.
2 yards on the
Get them buttons popped for me, please. I greatly appreciate it.
Second and 8.
Tannehill. Flushed out right. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Jalen Smith. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's
I was ready to
by
say.
Adam Humphries. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
6 yards.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion. But you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill.
Give me that. Oh my
He's
goodness, he
going
had
deep
to
for
drop it.
Brown. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
22,
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Again, it's Henry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
At the 37-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Another nice Nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Titans have taken the lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for two.
Gifford didn't
Now it's
even move.
Tannehill. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
15. Cowboys 7.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. To throw again on second down. Prescott flush to his right. He'll run it.
That was not the goal.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Can I get that like, share, and follow everybody? Let's get this party going.
Plays have them on the move on first down. Back now in Nashville. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached. Being able to keep your eyes down,
here we go with that
keep the play
again.
alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
Ezekiel Elliott.
He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll be hit and taken
You know, it's
down
bad.
at the
I just
21.
realized Jadeveon
Sacked there
Clowney
by
is in
Jadeveon Clowney.
Houston.
And boy, on this drive, it looked like the offense was really moving the football. I mean, they have been
The,
moving the football,
Titans.
but now they're in a tough spot. Nice play defensively.
I'm sorry.
Like the defense decided to answer what the offense was doing. Okay, you're doing pretty well there.
Robert
Guess what?
Holloway
Put
in
some
the
pressure.
house.
See
What's
if you
going
can handle
on?
that. And they got to him on second down, and that sets up a 3rd and long. Advantage defense.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
There we go.
Time. Prescott on 4th. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
Who is Glacion?
All right, now a big
got
2-point
the right string,
conversion
buddy?
attempt still to come. Here's Prescott. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. I remember back in the day, all my little brother and his friends like the Pokemon. I don't recall my son ever really being into it, but, you know, Pokemon your thing, Pokemon your thing. It's all good. I still like old school Inspector Gadget and Pinky in the Brain.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie.
Well, I look like discriminating against somebody else.
Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. It was Jalen Smith who worked through to make that stop. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
He's tackled at the
partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming.
Hey, I'm never going to stop being a Cowboy fan. I'm going to tell you that straight up.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I mean that to the fullest. The team right now is struggling defensively. Everybody want to rob me, crack their little jokes or whatever. I don't even care. I'm a boy to the end. You know, all them bandwagon fans, they gone. They let you know where they was coming from for real.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Here we go on 4th, Tannehill.
Oh, God.
He gets it to Brown.
You gotta love Jordan Lewis. He freaking sucks.
Big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think
if one player had to get beat, it had to be him.
What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here.
Yeah, I got my eye on the clock.
In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick.
It's kind of hard. They got this whole X Factor thing going on with Derrick Henry. So
3 tight ends out there. And he'll be a little
ain't nothing you can really do.
Here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards.
This is the best we got.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there.
He's
in this situation,
he's playing the whole scheme.
Really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He'll get this
it is what it is.
To Davis. Now the Cowboys
but I appreciate your
timeouts as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets
of course we're not going to try to intercept it. He just wants to knock it down. That was the end of the game.
Down as it leaves the quarterback's hand and it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Gonna call
there's something about Joe Thomas
to make sure
on this game. I don't think of all the interceptions I ever got, he had one of them as a linebacker.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Watch the screen. Pass. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Check. Check 13. Check 13.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. And that'll be accepted.
Okay, Robert Holloway, this is getting a little creepy. I don't know what your objective is, but I'm not going to respond to nothing else. Real talk. You're going to be the first person to ever get banned if you don't cut that simple mess out.
Now 3rd and long.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48.
Now Tannehill.
I like how Jalen Smith didn't even jump for the ball.
Davis, that's complete.
I mean, don't even try to knock it down. But it's all good. It's a game.
As the clock will stop with just under 30
he was in position.
left to go.
That's the best you can expect, I guess.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
At the 4-yard line.
Yeah, that's Derrick Henry, his little X factor.
Touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about
If we score, we're going for 2. I just want to go ahead and put that out there. Not if we score, when we score.
I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now.
First play is circle. Try to catch Ahmad over the middle. Unless Lamb runs that wheel route perfectly and gets over.
He'll send this one away.
I wanted to let it go, but it was in the field of play.
So past the 20, call it the 21.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Walk it off.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Watch the slant. Watch the safety creep.
Back to throw. Now a
Pass
desperation throw deep downfield. And that is intercepted on the
Told you.
sideline.
Pass interference.
No, they'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
I called it, didn't I?
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
One last shot now for Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Dalton Schultz. Incomplete. Brings up
Hey, you up?
2nd and 10.
All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to make sure my dog got up.
Is 2nd and 10.
Jesus, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith wasted the end of the game. I don't feel like blocking. It's all good. Let's get another one in. Yeah, they say 2, I say 1. It's a rough night so far. Not rough, but lost 1. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah, the most you can do is try. You know what I'm saying, Rob? You know, you can't guarantee it.
The NFL on EA Sports
Damn,
is in
I'm
the
back in
great
Tennessee
state of
again?
Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This
Well, I guess
crowd
I'm
here
back there
fired
again.
up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now a first carry.
Looks like I need to put that phone down. Focus on this game.
Down after after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Henry, the ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber
I don't think this is the same guy.
because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
33-yard line.
I guess we'll figure it out in the first quarter. But his play style, either way.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A shotgun handoff to
Yeah, here we
Henry.
go with that.
Directly over him. And he
Derrick
slips
Henry,
up past the
X-Factor.
45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Give me that. First interception of the day.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis.
I guess Derrick Henry make big tackles now too. All of a sudden, my opponent is experiencing network issues. Let's see how this goes.
I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because
Wow, you throw a pick and you quit. I'm going to leave out and go back in just to see if they gave me the loss. Because it's happened 5 times now. Let's see if this is number 6. Oh, just so everybody understands and knows, Gant Gaming is a wired connection. We will never, ever play on Wi-Fi. I think it's disrespectful to the stream itself and to my opponents. I understand that a lot of people spend a lot of money on Wi-Fi and things like that. But when it comes to gaming, if at all possible, wherever I'm gaming from, I will always try to play with a wide connection. That's just my personal belief.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the
how about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards there on a Washington first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Check 24, check 24.
he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
Wow.
3rd down. Here's Haskins.
We had no pressure on him at all.
And he finds McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this
What did I
inside the
just
30.
play on defense?
He got 29 yards that time.
At the 27-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 more yards.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
You go tight. You got tight.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 13-yard
Not very often
touchdown
they give up a
run.
touchdown on
And
the first
Washington
drive.
takes the ball down the
Dang.
field and
He made
scores
that
on
one
their
look kinda
opening
easy.
drive.
He has a game plan.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them.
A little
They
bit of
decide to hand
anxiety,
the
a little
game
bit of
plan.
pressure.
Nice
Yeah, I
pass
feel
start.
that.
Get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind him early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you can get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's come out and see how much respect he's going to give our run game.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be out right at the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 38, Prescott. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly.
All right, you be easy, Robert Holloway.
I
I wish you safety. Please keep your hands sanitized and washed.
Cases, just down a touchdown. You
You
know,
and your
we're
family.
just getting started
Be
here.
safe
Should
out
be a
there.
long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Washington 7, Cowboys nothing.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when the quarterback
I
gets
don't know why
outside
I'm
of the
playing
pocket,
like I got a lot of
your
pressure
job
on
as a
me.
defensive back, make sure you stay as deep
work my
as
way
the
down the
deepest
field, put up this
receiver
6 and
and
tie
not let
it up.
anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 29. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those 3rd down conversions are going to be huge in this one.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
First down, Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down, 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Jason Reed,
They'll say no
I got
gain
so
on the
mad
play, and it'll be
yesterday.
2nd and goal.
I had to do some research.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball
I
quickly,
found out
swarming to
that
the football, making it
the
tackle.
Mike
That's what we
Nolan
saw right
hire
there.
Yeah, that's
was
what their
nepotism.
job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle
His
back
last
a little bit
coaching
in the
job
run
was in
game
2014
because,
as
those
defensive
ends are
coordinator of
working
the
a sprinter
Falcons.
stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
The last 3
That was good
seasons, he went
recognition on that play
24th in
to hold them to no
defense,
gain.
And he
27th
takes
in
this down to
defense,
about the 2 before going out of bounds.
dead
It'll be a gain
effing
of 5, and
last
it's gonna set
in
up a
defense.
3rd and goal.
Let me know where he has qualifications to be a defensive coordinator to you. He might be a linebackers coach. He might even coach the defensive line itself.
Here's Elliott.
Behind the F,
And he'll get in.
does Mike McCarthy
Cowboys
convince Jerry Jones
taking it in
this
from
is my
2
defensive
yards
coordinator?
out. And the Cowboys are an extra
Jason,
point away
I'm not
from
the
tying
smartest
the
man in the
football
world,
game.
but
Able to punch
I
it in
know
on 3rd down makes it easier
when
for
coaches
those guys
get
on the sideline.
interviewed,
They didn't have a 4th down decision
there's
to make.
one question that's always asked.
Because they were already thinking
If you were to
ahead, as
acquire
all the
this
good coaching
job,
staffs
what is your
do.
plan?
Anticipating
What do you
where we
foresee
have
for
to
this
make the
team?
call. They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
I don't know
Each
about your
team's had it,
religious
each team has
beliefs.
scored.
I believe in
7-7
God.
here as the kicks away.
I'm not going to take it no further.
Fielded
But I
in the
will
end
say
zone.
this. Tonight when I go to sleep, if
And
God
he'll be
chose
stopped right around
to
where
speak
he
to
would have
me,
been had he gone down
to
a
even show me what that
8
interview
yards
was
shy there
like,
at the 24.
I would just like to know. Just so I, Clayton, can have an understanding of how he got hired. Was Jerry on a little bit of crack? Some kind of
The Washington offense
substance,
at the line and ready to roll.
something to
They had wait a
influence his
long time
mind
get the football
to
back.
say,
Probably not
well,
what
all
you were
right,
hoping for when
you're
you got an
hired.
offense that's humming.
If Mike
Agreed.
wants
What
you,
you
you're
were
here.
looking for is the defense get the ball back
I need
pretty
to know
quickly,
these
right?
things.
Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen.
Because I don't understand.
You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back.
I
on
drive
the
a
field.
trash truck for a
Big
living.
hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
I wasn't always a
Give
driver.
a nod of appreciation
So
to some
I
of those
experienced
guys
when
up
we
front
had
on
guys
that
come
left
in
side. Several key
and
blocks
try out
sprung
for the
him.
job
No
for
appreciation
other
the guys
trucks.
from the backside
And they
that
would
didn't
try it
allow
on my
any
truck.
leakage and you could go back and
Obviously.
run him down from the
Nah,
backside.
they're at the kids'
I would
table.
get back,
Okay, so front
or
side
my
guys
supervisor
get
would
backside
call me or
guys.
text me
Man,
while we're
that's
out
what you're
there.
supposed to
How
do.
was
Had better.
this
Okay,
guy
either
making out?
way,
Does he look like he
worked
can
out quite
handle
well,
it?
didn't it? A nice sizable
I'd have to
game.
answer.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running
this
back
point,
right side. And
if
they'll
Jerry
get him down
Jones,
as he's
Stephen
inside the
Jones,
40. It's a first down for Washington.
what's the
on a
gentleman's
pickup
name?
Of 11. On first down, here's Love.
Oh,
And not able to
God. I
break
forgot
away
his
this
name,
time as
but
they're
he's
gonna
up there
stop
with
him right
them.
around the line of scrimmage.
If they can't foresee
Washington now
that Mike
gonna use
Nolan
the
is
first
not
of their
capable
3 timeouts as they'll
of
talk things
handling the
over prior to this
responsibilities
upcoming
set
second down
before
play.
him, it's time for him to go.
2nd and 11.
I know I'm just a fan. I understand this. But why don't we have a more heralded defensive coordinator when they're out there? If I had my way, I'm calling Leslie Frazier, Marvin Lewis, Rex Ryan. I'm calling coaches that have no problem holding players accountable for their actions.
On first down.
And those coaches are at the top of my list.
It's a
Straight up.
gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I can't be any clearer about this. I'm hurting right now because I have a bomb-ass offense.
So 2nd
And I have a defense that probably couldn't stop a damn high school team.
Now a handoff here to his running
Straight
back.
up.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a
I'm
first
frustrated.
down on a gain of 10.
I have not been this frustrated as a Cowboy fan in a long time. Oh, wait a minute, that's a lie. I dealt with Jason Garrett last year.
But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because
The New England game.
they're starting
Wow.
to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in
The
them?
second
Figure a
Philly
way to
game.
reverse the tide,
Wow.
because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Now Washington going to use the
There's another
second
game
of
from
their
last
3
season. It's
timeouts.
just like,
As they have a stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
but you know what? Got a bone to pick with you, Jason. Hopefully you're still here. What in the hell happened last night to your 49ers?
Facing a
How do they let
2nd and
Philly
6 from the
come to San Francisco and walk away with a W?
8. They go play action with
That, my
Haskins.
friend, is not the standard. And I don't understand what just happened on my TV.
Touchdown, Washington.
That does not happen in real life. That ball needs to be like another 10 feet to the
As
right.
First half is winding down, and Washington has taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they
Didn't like
can
the
erase
play I
this
called.
deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get
The
some momentum
option,
going into
the
the
goal
half.
right here is at least
What's
3.
the flip side
I got
of that?
10
You do
seconds and 2
something crazy,
timeouts.
quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
Doggone.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the pickup there.
We're just
And
going to
it'll
fling
move
it
the
up here
chains.
now.
And a Cowboy
So
first
one
down.
play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Ready? 54. 54. Block 54. Here we go, 46. 55.
Final play of the half. Prescott.
That's
Gonna
okay.
look deep for Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
We had to fling it up there. I thought if I could get it to him, he might have a chance.
His time is now run out on this first half of action.
I get the ball first in the second
Time for
half.
a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
I'm a little concerned. Travis Kelce hasn't gotten a look yet in this game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Prescott letting one fly.
2
deep
plays.
for Cooper.
Boom.
That's going to be caught.
Prescott.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown,
Amari
Dallas.
Cooper, 36 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
My offense is explosive. My
And we've
defense
got a
is
good one brewing. We're all knotted up
suspect.
at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
I don't even care what set he comes out in. I already knew what I want to do defensively.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
24-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I've got to get some pressure on him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th
Damn it, we put hands on him and couldn't stop it. But he did the right thing.
And he's got the first.
Gotta give him credit. You saw a 3-man line.
39-yard line.
I wasn't calling timeout. Straight up. He saw a 3-man line and went for the run.
Backed up
We
where they
could
were on
only
this side of the field.
got to
It
him.
was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards there at a Washington 1st. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Ball carrier.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
Washington.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get down to the 30. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
30-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at FedEx Field. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Haskins.
You gotta be shitting me. Everybody just started going in slow motion.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, boy.
A 5-yard touchdown
They must have redid the Cowboy stats based on yesterday.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes this Washington 21, Cowboys 14. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside
2nd and 6.
and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 77 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
For Dallas.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Haskins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he's got room. 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Kelsey,
line of scrimmage
and Matt
15. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Gibson, the ball
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've insured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
4 brings up 4th down and 1.
Check three. 57. Mike, 57. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch out.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Shift! Watch the shift!
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal.
I don't understand what just happened.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
He's going to get this one because he's going to run out the clock on him.
Conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands.
No, Norman Turner, I'm not missing tackles. The Washington offensive line looks like the Cowboys from 92, 93, 94, and 95 right now. can't miss a tackle when you get like sucked into somebody. When I was on my way to the tackle.
Second and goal.
I was getting ready to say, if what's his name, Patrick Mahomes that ran that all the way, they should go for this right here.
Timeout now. As he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with time running out. And Washington.
You said I ran past him. I was running to him. I'm going to let you see what you saw, and I'm not going to argue with you. Madden does have glitches. That's why I'm not even going to get upset. The same way when I throw the pass and my receivers don't acknowledge that the ball is even there. It's all good, man. Could just be a bad night. Who knows? But I do know this. I've been scoring on him really fast this whole second half. So I ain't pressing. I just know I got 23 seconds. And if I score, I'm going for 2. Suddenly I want to change the play.
For this next drive by the Cowboys offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation.
The problem is I just used my last timeout.
Limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want.
If I had one more timeout, I could guarantee a score. I can't call the one play I want because I don't have a timeout.
We're going to find out.
One-on-one.
Look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Got him.
This ball is caught.
Like I said, I've been scoring real fast on him.
Now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown.
Amari's the first read.
They got a chance to take the lead.
Got him.
Prescott to throw, and it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Washington 28. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
It ain't over yet. Let's make sure we get this dub, then we'll celebrate.
The Washington offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
See if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
I wonder if this is his grievance.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Man, that's trash.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8.
He can do whatever he wants. He's got these. He ain't gonna get in field goal range.
One final shot for Haskins. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
That's why I always say I don't ever give up. I may get down, but that's why I never give up.
There at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering.
I wonder if he's gonna send me one of them salty
even
messages.
Though we both knew it was a long shot.
Alright, we didn't have a good turnout tonight. I know it's Monday. I know a lot of folks are busy. A lot of my folks join in while they're working. But hey, look, I appreciate each and everybody that came out with us tonight. I know I'm a little tired. I got a little frustrated. I got a little cranky. But so what, man? We had a good time. I need y'all to stay safe. Keep your hands sanitized. Take care of your families. And look, if you got beef with somebody and it really ain't worth nothing, squash it. Hey, Norma Turner, I appreciate you coming through because you're at work like a lot of my people. When I say my people, I mean my friends and family. They'll turn me on. The kids will turn me on. That's why I try not to say too many bad words. But I appreciate y'all, man. When I first started this stream, it was because a good friend of mine convinced me to. He said I'm personable. Y'all be easy. Big Noah, Norman Turner, I want you to make sure you see that name, King Shazam. I promise you it won't be too long till you watching him on TV and see this face behind him in the cage, howling and screaming, get him one more again. But look, y'all have a good night. I'll probably be here tomorrow. I get my way. We'll start the stream around 5:15, 5:30. Y'all be easy. Peace. Thanks again. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget we're streaming for breast cancer awareness all week long from the 18th to the 25th. I'm not going to ask for donations specifically. I'm just going to ask that you come hang out. If it's on your heart, you can donate. We're going to be giving it to the local breast cancer awareness around my way because it's not that I don't trust the people online, but I would feel better if I give it locally.